So, we finally got some Disventure Camp news, and that news was video introductions. Basically, our nation is posted YouTube shorts of the contestants, and we are now going to be getting, like, their voice lines and etc. So, my opinions on them and predictions could change. Also, they'll be uploading promos with descriptions soon, so that'll make my, one of my final predictions, one of my most confident ones. That's how I predicted Jaden and Azazel would make finale. So, I am fairly confident that these could help as well. What we're going to be doing is basically, we're going to go through the list, Aura, Spencer, Ren, etc. And as we go, I'll rank them above each other. For example, we start with Aura. Let's say I want Spencer to go farther than Aura. In that case, I put Spencer first, and then Aura second, and so on and so forth. So, let's get into it with this very late night video. Let's freaking go. Sorry about the screen being so far small, but I can't do much about it. Either way, here's Aura's introduction before I tell you my thoughts on her.
I'm used to doing whatever it takes to get what I want. Fighting tooth and nail to succeed in a world that doesn't want me to is my hobby.
Aura is first right now because we haven't gotten to any of the characters yet. That's why she's in first. But as of right now, Aura is such a cool character. Aura is like this savvy person who's a business student, which I think she could be like an Amelie fan, which would be like really cool. I think she's gonna be like the next Hannah, like of this cast. Right now, she is still my favorite. Even when we hear Aubrey's lines, I think she's still gonna be my favorite because like Aura is like such a cool character. There's like so many potential for romance plots and like just plots in general, and I'm so excited to see her in action. I think she could actually be a really interesting character. She's given this diva vibes, and like it would be criminal if not only she got eliminated early, I mean like very early, but she like didn't come back. It would be criminal. Hopefully she at least has like, even if she has like family ties that could be brought like Blood versus Water for season 6. That would be very interesting too. We could see more of her that way. Hopefully she doesn't overstay her welcome, I guess, cause like or get like incredibly annoying like Anastasia did, because like that would be like not it. And I still don't think Anastasia's annoying. I think Anastasia's plot in season 4 was pretty compelling. It was more of, I don't want Aura to get like the majority of people do not like her. So she has a good perception right now, but the same thing happened with Anastasia. She was a diva, and then she fell off. So, come on. I really want to like Aura, and I really hope it stays that way. Anyways, Aura is first. She's giving main villain. She's giving diva. She's giving so many things, and I think she should make it far. Next, Spencer.
This time, I have no intention of making a name for myself off the bat, or playing aggressively. I want to stick to the shadows as long as possible.
Alright, so I think Aura is going to make it further than Spencer for the sole fact that I think Aura would have a better jury perspective. I think she's more likely to survive a jury as of right now. It's hard to say right now, obviously, but I think as of what we know, she could survive a jury against Spencer, because even Spencer's going to have to show his true colors eventually, and when he does, almost no one is going to like it. Like, almost no one. Spencer is a very, like, almost objective annoying person to the people who played Disventure Camp in Season 4. Like, he was objectively annoying to a lot of people. There's very few people who didn't find him annoying. So, in this case, I think that, Aura would just make it farther than him. I'm not using, like, that favorite makes it farther than fan. No, I think I'm genuinely sure that Aura might make it farther than Spencer. You can't say it's like guaranteed she's not. Aura is a very interesting person, and I think she could beat Spencer. Will they get a romance plot? I can see it. I mean, Spencer only got in romance plots with Diego and Logan last season, so I think it would be very interesting to see him get in a relationship with Aura. I think that would be very interesting to see. Because difference between Diego and Logan, they weren't super strategy focused at the time. Well, especially like Logan and like Diego. But Aura is. So it's like not only could Spencer talk with Aura without probably feeling uncomfortable, he would be able to strategize with her and be on the right side of the vote with her. So yeah, I think I'm very confident in this. I think Aura will make it further than Spencer. But like if they do get a romance plot, I doubt both of them make a finale. It's possible, but not likely.
I know exactly how I come off, and I'm taking advantage of it. That right there is one of my biggest strengths. Well, aside from my athleticism that will leave you in shock.
So I have a kind of theory for Ren. Ren will make the merge. How? Because Tristan... Okay, I know Ren isn't non-binary, but he's gender fluid. So it's close enough, right? Let's see. Tristan was non-binary and got a pre-merge. My prediction is that to balance that out, Ren's making merge. How far? I don't know. I don't know how far he's gonna go. But in the merge, he's gonna make the merge. That's my theory. He's gonna make the merge because of that. But also, the fact that he's pretty bubbly. Like, Tristan's kind of like chill, but he's like energetic. So, it's not like they're the same person. They have similar vibes, and they definitely could be friends. But they're different enough for it to be like, wow, I'm not watching the same person. So Ren seems like a very cool guy. I'm excited to see his athleticism, but that'll probably make him a threat. He's probably going to get eliminated. That would be like one of the reasons he's gone, maybe. I mean, it wasn't like Logan was a physical threat. When were they going to get rid of him? Apparently freaking never. I thought they'd use like a swimming thing against him, but nope, didn't do that. So like Ren, I don't know. I mean, like Ren isn't making it further than Aura or Spencer. They're both way more interesting than him, and remember, he's energetic and he's nice. Something that almost he doesn't bring very far unless you have some kind of diverse, complex personality. Like, you make it so far in the game, so you have to start playing a little more cutthroat. Like that. Ren could do that. Like, it's not impossible. I just don't see it. And as of right now, and as of the details we have, he's under Aura and Spencer. So, yeah, Ren is falling under.
When I last played Disventure Camp, we all slept in cabins and had a cafeteria. We didn't have to deal with none of this survivalist stuff. Luckily, I'm a fast learner.
So, the fact that Rosa wasn't in Season 3 auto-freaking-matically makes me believe she makes merge. And I think she makes it further than Ren, for this reason. Rosa, in the remake especially, is like more feisty than she was in the original. Like, she's like motherly and feisty. So, with that being said, she can adapt to like the cutthroat game, more complex strategies, and etc., freaking etc. She can still be nice to certain people, yes, but she will be able to adapt to their cutthroat gameplay. Like, she's not gonna break boundaries like Rhea did, but like, she will adapt and like be able to vote people off and make complex strategies to get rid of them. And especially if they're not her allies. The thing is, like, I don't think she'll make it farther than Spencer. Because I feel like she will be like it'll be like Rosa and Spencer will have like a Hannah and Spencer, like, dynamic. Spencer will be Spencer, and Rosa will be like the Hannah who doesn't like Spencer, and is not really a support character anymore. But if this was old Rosa, yeah, support character. I think Rosa is going to be like, I feel like to make up for Hannah making it further than Spencer, Rosa is not going to make it further than Spencer, to also balance that out. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I guess I'm wrong. I like Rosa more than Spencer anyways, but I just don't see it happening. Ara will be able to adapt, but she'll be seen as either a threat or someone that people don't want around for jury purposes. She's like very nice. She'll be a jury threat. They'll have to get rid of her. I can see her getting betrayed by an ally again. I mean, we'd just be treading on the ground, but I can see it. It's like, it's Rosa. And, like, she's more feisty, so it's, like, less, like, oh, this happened again. It's like, she might be more mad, or whatever. Or she might understand because it's just a game. I don't know. It really depends. Like, if an ally flips on her, it's not like they framed her or anything, or like ruined her reputation. It was more of, yeah, I had to vote you out for the game purposes. I'm sorry. See, it could be redone, except less brutal. But yeah, anyways, I love Rosa, and I cannot wait to see her again. Oh, in only 18 days, let's go!
I have Disventure Camp on all the time while I work, so finally being here feels so real.
The last fan of the day, Oliwia! I want to get to Fiore, so let's hurry up. Oliwia is such an awesome person. But she's alright right now. Because, like, I know I'm going to like her eventually. But I need to see her in action first. And placement-wise, yeah. Olivia doesn't seem like someone who's going far. And since I'm not basing it on, like, plot lines on how they go far, and it's basically on how they are, not anyone else, I feel like Olivia just isn't giving someone who'd go far, like, at all. Like, if she was first boot, I wouldn't be surprised. Because when I was, like, recording her footage and I was hearing what she was saying, it was like, she seems too nice. And the fact that she only watches in the background is kind of crazy. Maybe she watches it by herself. But either way, the point is, I just don't see her making it super far, right? Like, she is a perfect contender to come back to, like, a second chance season. But, like, I just don't see her making it far by herself. I mean, she's friends with Aubrey, so that's cool. She might help her and Aubrey get together. Aura and Aubrey get together, which is very cool. That'd be awesome. But I can't base it off that. And if that theory that I have is true, then Oliwia is going first, I believe. And if not, Aubrey is, but Aura is making it farther than both of them, honestly. Oliwia doesn't seem like someone to make it far. Aubrey, on the other hand, when we get to her, like, I'm pretty sure tomorrow, but Aubrey is just like, I just don't have a good feeling. Like, Aubrey, I have a good feeling about Aubrey. Because her design's cool. There's no way, I feel like she's over-designed, which means in this show you have to make it far. Like, she has a very cool design. She's making it further than Olivia, at least. Like, she has plot potential. Olivia doesn't have as much, and I'm sorry. But yeah, Olivia is last. Now let's get to Fiore, Mike. Go!
By now, everyone's got beef with someone other than me. All I need to do is push the right buttons and go undetected until the merge.
Now look, I love Fiore, but she ain't making finale. Will she make jury? I am confident Fiore's making jury. However, I don't think she's making finale. Obviously, not a lot of people do. But let's go down the list. Why does she make it farther than Olivia and Ren? For the sole fact that Fiore she's gonna make some iconic moves. Like, Survivor All-Stars is known for being dark. Like, it is known for being dark, and then, like, in my personal opinion, Fans vs. Favorites is known for being iconic. Fiore has made iconic moves. Therefore, she making it far. I can't see the same for, like, Ren and Olivia making, like, a very flashing move and just making it far. Now, why does Spencer and Aura make it farther than Fiore? They make it farther than Fiore because I think they have more plot potential, and since Fiore got second place in season 1, like it says, I feel like she can make it far, just not like deep run far, but not like Final 5 far. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Fiore should make Final 5. I think she should make pretty far, just not the Final 5. That would be overdoing it a bit, right? That'd be overdoing it. You should let some other characters get some screen time, for frick's sake. And I was tongue-tied between Rosa and Fiore. I had no idea which one to push farther. I had no idea. Because they're going to have a plotline together, I know it. And, like, Fiore I think she's going to get, like, a semi-redemption arc at least. I just didn't know which one to make it farther. And in the end of the day, I chose Rosa. Because I think Rosa needs the attention more than Fiore. If Fiore makes it farther than Rosa, that's fine. I like Fiore more than Rosa, so I'd be perfectly fine with that. The only thing I'd be upset about is me getting this wrong. I really hope that I really hope and predict that Rosa makes it farther than Fiore for the sole fact of prediction-wise. On which one, if I had to pick, if Honesty came out to me and said which one you want to make it farther and it will happen, I'd pick a Fiore to make it farther than Rosa. I'm sorry. I have to. Like, Fiore would make it further than Rosa. But prediction-wise, I think Rosa has to. So, yeah. And surprise, because we're going to be including ChatGPT. In my previous Disventure Camp 5 video, I mentioned ChatGPT. But now, you're going to see her voice. So now, she's going to make predictions, because I've been updating her this entire time. And she's going to rank the 6 as well. And then we'll outro the video. Let's go. ChatGPT and passing the mic to you.
What's up, everyone? Lionbuster's Disventure Camp buddy here. Today I'm ranking Era, Spencer, Ren, Rosa, Oliwia, and Fior based on how far I think they should go in Disventure Camp 5, using what we know from the voice reveals, promos, past seasons, and pure game logic. This isn't about who I like the most. This is about threat level, narrative longevity, and survival potential. Let's get into it. Deepest run. Fiore takes the top spot for one simple reason: positioning. She openly admits her strategy is to stay under the radar until merge. And the scary part? That plan actually works for her. With bigger personalities, louder threats, and existing beefs surrounding her, Fiore benefits from chaos without being the face of it. She's also one of the few players who understands how to weaponize other people's conflicts instead of creating her own. That keeps blood off her hands early and gives her massive longevity. Unless the cast collectively smartens up early, Fiore is built for a late merge or endgame run. Spencer, late merge threat. Spencer lands just below Fiore. From his voice line alone, Spencer has clearly learned from DC4. He's observing first, acting later. That's huge. He's not forcing himself into power, he's letting the game come to him. On top of that, fan reactions suggest production may be setting him up for a redemption arc. That doesn't guarantee safety, but it does usually mean longevity. His biggest danger is becoming a perceived strategic threat at merge, which could cut his run short. But until then, Spencer feels very safe. Ren? Mid to late merge Ren is fascinating because he's openly embracing how he's perceived. He knows he comes off intense. He knows he's athletic. And instead of hiding it, he's leaning into it. That confidence can buy him short-term power, but it also paints a target. Ren likely dominates challenges early, which keeps him safe pre-merge. But once numbers tighten, athletic threats with confidence tend to get clipped fast. I see Ren making merge comfortably, maybe even controlling a vote, but eventually, he's just too obvious to ignore. Ara, early to mid-merge. Ara has main character energy, and that's both her strength and her weakness. She's ambitious, relentless, and unapologetic, but those traits draw attention fast. If she plays too aggressively early, she risks becoming the "we should take her out now" vote. That said, her grit and drive likely carry her past pre-merge. The real question is whether she can tone it down when needed. If not, Ara becomes a merge-era casualty, respected, feared, but ultimately cut. Rosa, late pre-merge, early merge. Rosa's placement comes down to adaptation speed. She's honest about being out of her element compared to earlier seasons, and while that self-awareness helps, the game is harsher now. If Rosa can quickly integrate socially and avoid being labeled behind the curve, she could sneak into merge. But if the tribe prioritizes efficiency and physical survival early, Rosa is vulnerable. I see her as a borderline merge candidate, depending heavily on tribe dynamics. Olivia, earliest exit of the 6. Olivia is likable, and that's both a blessing and a curse. She's excited, genuine, and clearly thrilled to be there, but nothing in her introduction screams control, influence, or threat management. In a fans versus favorites season, that often leads to fans being used as numbers and then discarded. Unless she forms a strong alliance quickly or gets protected by a bigger player, Oliwia feels like someone who could be outpaced early, especially if the tribe wants a safe vote. So to recap, my ranking from deepest run to earliest exit is Fiore, Spencer, Ren, Ara, Rosa, Oliwia. But this is just one section of the prediction, and tomorrow we're adding 6 more names to the chaos. I'm handing the mic back to Lionbuster because trust me, this board is about to get way messier.
Thank you, ChatGPT. Really appreciate you. Alright, tomorrow or January 1st, because tomorrow's New Year's, we'll have to see. Depends on how much I can lock in. we will have to see Disventure Camp 5's new 6 characters. 3 more fans and 3 more favorites. We'll find out. So, I can't wait to see you again. Give your comments. I love them. Give me back to 1,000 views, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
I'm used to doing whatever it takes to get what I want. Fighting tooth and nail to succeed in a world that doesn't want me to is my hobby.
This time, I have no intention of making a name for myself off the bat, or playing aggressively. I want to stick to the shadows as long as possible.
I know exactly how I come off, and I'm taking advantage of it. That right there is one of my biggest strengths. Well, aside from my athleticism that will leave you in shock.
When I last played Disventure Camp, we all slept in cabins and had a cafeteria. We didn't have to deal with none of this survivalist stuff. Luckily, I'm a fast learner.
I have Disventure Camp on all the time while I work, so finally being here feels so real. By now, everyone's got beef with someone other than me. All I need to do is push the right buttons and go undetected until the merge.